A lot of y'all were confused how when you register your legal entity with the state, like y'all didn't understand that you don't own it. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So when you register something that is yours, right? So like your vehicle or your child, when you register with the state, you give over ownership. That is correct, you're right. When you register your legal entity, you don't own it, okay? You didn't create the legal entity. You, the infant, when you came out of your mother's womb, did not create the paperwork to create the legal entity, okay? The state did that, so they own the legal entity. Following? Cool. So when you register something that you own, you give over ownership. If you register something you don't own, like your legal entity, you can now control it legally in compliance with the law, and you're not committing identity fraud, okay? We got that much? So, I'm gonna go over it again, because it seems like the class doesn't understand. When it's something that you own and you register it, you don't own it anymore, but you still control it, right? So you can register your vehicle with the DMV, you're still driving that car, but hey, if you're not in compliance with their laws, right, that you signed up for it in the terms and conditions of contracting with the DMV, then they can choose to tow your car if they want to, right? Because again, it's not yours. Now, same thing with your children, okay? You register your children when they're born with the state, everything's honky-dory, they have a great childhood, CPS, something happens, they can take your kids away, right? Because you control them, right? You control these things that you've registered and your children, which are not things which are human beings, right? You control them, but they're not yours, okay? Because you gave over ownership. Now, when it's a legal entity that you already don't own, and you register it, you're doing the best possible thing that you can do to be in a position of power, because your entire life you've had this legal entity that you don't even know, that was created for you by the state, that you've been using to conduct commerce your whole life and committing identity fraud without knowing it because you're claiming to be a dead entity your whole life, okay? The best thing you can do is separate yourself from it by registering it with the state. So when you register it with the state, you have paperwork stating this is a legal entity, I am a living man or woman who controls this legal entity, because that's what you do when you register things. Does it make sense? Do you like my dance? Okay, hope that helped. If you want to register your legal entity, like I've been talking about in my video, link is right here, and it's also at the link in my bio. It's way better to get it there. So if you want to claim the name and register your legal entity, go to the link in my bio. Okay, bye.